What's growing on, gardeners? On today's 2-minute garden tip, I'm going to show you one fruit that you can grow that will give you continuous harvests 5 months out of the year. And that fruit is the fig. Most people think that figs are only available in the late summer because you can really only find them in specialty grocery stores from late August to early to mid-September. But the truth is, you can harvest figs for practically half the year with proper variety selection. I harvest figs in my garden from July all the way up until frost, which usually doesn't happen until mid to late November, for an almost 5-month long harvest. The key is to get yourself an early season, mid-season, and late season variety of figs. Some of my favorite early season variety of figs are Ronde Bordeaux, Celeste, and Improved Celeste. This Ronde Bordeaux fig tree that you see right here starts giving me fruit in mid-July, and my Celeste can possibly give me fruit in early July, maybe even in late June if we have a really warm spring. One of my most favorite and versatile mid-season figs is the Smith fig tree. It's very reliable in a wide range of climates. I consider this to be on the early side of mid-season. My Smith fig tree will usually start producing for me in August, and it will carry all the way into October. Now, most of the crop has been picked. The lower fruits are long gone, but if you look up top on the tree, you will see that there are still a few figs left. And I have a really nice Smith fig that you see right here. It may be a day underripe, but I'm going to pick it anyway. It may come as a surprise to you, but I get some of my best figs in October because that is when we have our driest weather of the year. And this Smith fig that you see right here is oozing honey from the eye. It looks absolutely delicious. Let me pull it open. Just look at that jammy goodness right there. It's October 19th and I'm still getting figs like this. So let's give this wonderful fig a taste. It tastes just like strawberry preserves. Just amazing. Late season figs are even easier. There are so many late varieties out there, like anything Col de Dame. This Col de Dame Noir fig right here, I have a beautiful fig right up here that is starting to drip honey from the eye. Look at that beautiful fig right there. We're going to pick that. Then we have this beautiful Col de Dame Blanc right here that is generating tons of sugar spots at the bottom. We have to pull this. This is one of my favorite late season figs. Now here is what both of these figs look like. Col de Dame Noir here and Col de Dame Blanc here. Now we'll break them open. And just look at that rich jammy pulp of the Col de Dame Noir. I just cannot wait to eat this one. It's like if you just took a spoon to a jar of raspberry preserves and started eating. Now let's break into this Col de Dame Blanc. Can you believe the figs we are getting in October? This just looks absolutely incredible. This is usually even better than Noir. And it's that same raspberry jam flavor, but it's even more intense with an even thicker, more cake-like texture. But let's not forget my Italian 258 tree, one of my favorite fig trees of all time. This thing is loaded up with figs. It is easily my favorite late season to mid to late season variety. Just look at that fig. The ants are clearly enjoying it, and I'm going to take their dinner. Just wait until I show you the interior of this incredible fig. Just look at that. That is jammy, syrupy heaven. And I just can't wait to tell you all about this fig. Peaches, raspberries, blackberries, drenched in maple syrup. It is so sweet. This is probably, simply in terms of taste, my favorite fig of all time. And last but not least, let's not forget Black Madeira. It is my last potted fig that still has fruit left on it. This gorgeous fig was underripe. It's still dripping latex from the stem. However, we're going to break it open anyway. And look at that beautiful interior. Even though it's a little bit underripe, it is still full of jam. And I can't wait to try this one too. Black Madeira is a very good fig. I always thought it was similar to Italian 258, but it doesn't have the depth of flavor. It has more berry tone, but it has less of that deep caramelly maple syrupy trait that I really love about Italian 258. Some may disagree with me. Some think that Black Madeira is more intense, but here in North Carolina where I grow the figs, Italian 258, for whatever reason, it just does a little bit better. So I wanted to break the misconception that you need hot weather to grow figs. Look at the way that I'm dressed. We're getting into the 40s at night, and we're barely reaching 70 degrees during the day. Yet I'm getting my absolute best figs this time of year in late October, way better than any time in the summer because of how dry it is. If it weren't for the fact that frosts and freezes are going to start in about 2 to 3 weeks, I would be able to grow figs all the way into the winter. As long as you don't get frost and freezes, they will take longer to ripen, but they will still ripen for you. So if you live in a place like Florida, you can grow these probably all the way until the new year. And that's today's 2-minute garden tip. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to receive new video notifications, and check out our Amazon storefront and spread shop in the video description for a list of the gardening products I use and awesome custom designed apparel and other gear. Your support is greatly appreciated.